Let's unbox and set up the Coleman Inflatable Saluspa model Palm Springs by Bestway. Opening up the box, we find directions for setting it up right in the lid of the box. As we'll see, these directions aren't the best, as they're all just pictures and no written instructions. Inside, we find the warranty information as well as a instruction manual. There's a lot of information in the manual about operation, cleaning, and maintenance, as well as troubleshooting, but again, not great instructions for setting up the spa. Also in the box is the included cover and the inflatable insert for the cover. But for now, we'll take all the parts into the backyard, where we're going to set up the spa. We've picked a spot just outside the kitchen window on our patio. The instructions in the manual do tell you to place the spa on a solid level surface, not too close to the house, but close enough for the cord from the pump to reach an outlet. No extension cords allowed. You can see that I chose to lay out some foam pad tiles to protect the bottom of the spa from any rocks or sticks, and hopefully prevent any chance of puncturing the bottom. While the whole box is too large and heavy for one person to move, the individual boxes inside are light and small enough for one person to handle. So now we have the box with the spa in it, the box with the pump and parts in it, and the cover, all at our setup location. So the first thing to do is open up the box with the actual inflatable spa in it. Pull out the spa and arrange it in your set location. The spa comes folded up neatly and wrapped in plastic. Remove it from the plastic wrapping to unfold it. You'll find the connection hoses for the pump on one side of the spa. We need to arrange the spa so that the connections are where the pump will sit, which in our case is at the upper left corner closest to the electrical plug by the sliding glass door of the house. Next is to open the box that has the heater pump in it. In the top of the box, you'll find a plastic bag with all the extra parts for inflating and deflating the spa. We'll put these aside for now. Next is the pump itself, with a 10-foot power cord, the inflation hose, and the water filter and chlorine dispenser. With all our parts ready, the next thing to do is screw the spa inflation valve into the threaded location marked with a number 1 on the side of the spa. Then screw the inflation hose into the pump's air outlet. Alternatively, you could use another pump to inflate the spa, but the air jet outlet on the pump is perfectly designed to do it. The hose only needs to be hand tightened. As we will see in a moment, it is not airtight. Plug the other end of the inflation hose into the valve we screwed onto the spa with the connector that is already attached to it. Next, plug the pump's GFCI protected power plug into a 15 amp wall socket and make sure the red light indicating the GFCI is not tripped is on. Now hold down the power button on the pump control panel for a second to turn on the control pad, and press the air bubble button to start the air inflating the spa. Air will blow out of the holes around the seal of the inflation hose. This is normal. The spa will begin to inflate. It only takes about 3 minutes for the spa to fully inflate. Once it's inflated, check to make sure the spa is firm, indicating it is full. I suspect that this is why there are holes in the seal for the inflation hose, to prevent the air pump from getting overworked when the spa is full. Turn off the pump, disconnect the inflation hose, and close the valve cap. Next, screw the water filter holder into the water inlet inside the spa. Then make the final alignment of the spa and the pump by putting the pump in its final location and adjusting the spa to fit against its connections. Pull off any coverings on the connections, push the pump into place, and screw all the connections together, including the 2 water connections and the air bubble connection. Hand tighten all the connections. The air bubble connection should have a cap on it. Remove it before tightening that connection. Before filling the spa with water, I attached the included chlorine dispenser to the water outlet plug in the spa. Next step is to fill the spa with water. With the spa filled to the max water line, it's time to start the heater. Push the heater button and the pump will start to run, circulating the water. Press the up and down arrows until the desired temperature is displayed. I set it to 101 degrees Fahrenheit. The display will return back to show the current temperature of the water, which in our case is 73 degrees Fahrenheit, and according to the chart in the manual, it will take 9 to 20 hours to heat up the water to 101 degrees. So we'll let the spa sit for a while before getting in. In the meantime, we will open and install the cover. Insert the inflatable top into the apron inside the cover. I forgot to do this before connecting the pump to the spa, so I used this other hand pump I had to inflate the top insert. The cover should always be on the spa when it's not in use to prevent evaporation and protect from dirt and debris getting in the water. And it should especially be on the spa when heating it to help hold the heat and speed up the heating process. To attach the cover, first place the cover on the spa and then align the clips on the cover to the clips on the spa. Go around the spa and clip the clips together. Pull the excess of the straps both on the top and bottom of the straps to tighten the cover in place. And that's how to set up the Coleman Inflatable Saluspa Palm Springs Edition by Bestway. So now we have the spa set up and we can enjoy it. It only took about an hour to get the spa set up, but it took overnight to heat the water up from 73 degrees to 101. Now let's take a look at how to operate the controls. First, to turn on the control panel, press and hold the power button in the center for a couple seconds. The current temperature of the water will light on the display. To turn on the pump to filter the water, press the button on the lower right with the wavy lines and recirculating arrows. Below the power button is the button to change the temperature display between Celsius and Fahrenheit. On the lower left is the heater button. It will illuminate green if the water is at the desired temperature. To increase or decrease the temperature, press the up and down buttons on the right. The display will flash showing the desired temperature for a couple seconds, then return to show the current temperature. The maximum setting is 104 degrees Fahrenheit. If the desired temperature is higher than the current temperature, the heater light will turn red, indicating the heater is now on. Press and hold the lock/unlock button on the top left for a few seconds to lock or unlock the controls. The red lock indicator will light up when the controls are locked. Press the bubble button on the center bottom to start the air pump and massage bubbles. The timer button on the center left is used to set a one-time delayed start heating cycle. Press the timer button once and use the up and down arrow buttons to set the number of hours you want the heating cycle to run. In our case, we are setting it for 3 hours. Press the timer button again to set the delay from now for when you want the heating cycle to start. In our case, we are setting it to 2 hours from now. Press the timer button again and the timer is now set. Make sure to set the temperature to the desired temperature by using the up and down arrows. So that's the Coleman Saluspa Palm Springs edition by Bestway. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and we'll do our best to answer them. Thanks for watching.